useful things to know in Changi Terminal 2. So today in this video, I'm going to show you all the useful things that you might never know you will need it until you come across or meet such problems. When you really need them is when it's hardest to find something, isn't it? I believe that you all have been through this. So I'm going to show you where are the money exchange, the GST refund, and also like the childcare room, if there's any in the Changi terminal. So without further ado, let's go in and check out the Terminal 2. So if you all did a bit of a research, you all might know that Terminal 2 was closed for renovation during the circuit breaker during the 2 years of pandemic, and it recently just opened and it's not actually fully open yet. So like around half of the rows are not open. The only available one are the row 7 and all the way to row 11. Yeah, which I can show you the 7 right there and all the way to 11 over here, while the rest are all here still under renovation. And also some of the food over here, there used to be a lot of food and dining over here at the level 2, but now they are all under renovation, but there's still some over there. And there's a lot of airline in Terminal 2, which will be quite a problem if you're going to search it row by row, because it's very troublesome. You have to walk from, imagine if your airline is on the opposite of where you started walking, then you'll have to watch the entire stretch of the row, isn't it? So there's a way that you can find your airline easier, which is whenever you enter a gate, you will see this, like this one is gate 5, right? So they will noted over here where you will say this one is the economy class for the Star Alliance of the Singapore Airline, the SIA, and the premium economic class for the SIA. And you know that you are at the right place if you are taking any of these two classes, and you will just enter through the gate 5 here. But I noticed that I don't know why I don't see any wheelchair over here lah. But I normally see wheelchair on the outside of the gates, where they allow you to use it if you bring anyone who have like movement issue. But they do have the drop-off point. Do you see this purple thing? So this is where you can drop off, because there's like a ramp over here. There you can just push your wheelchair out to the road so that you can take your car or your private hire. Towards here is where the row 6 to row 1, here is the renovation area. So you will go through here, that's where you take your SkyTrain and also your MRT. The T2 and also T3 is the only two terminal that is connected to the MRT train that brings you to the city, and it's the green line, the east-west line. It's actually, you start at the CG, then you move to Tanah Merah, then go into the east-west line. But for that, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I have a separate video on it, which I will put a link up above or down below in the description box, and you all can go and check it out. It's labeled as how to get to a city from Singapore Changi Airport. And from there on, you all can find all the related stuff that you need, like for example the hail riding, which is the Grab, the Gojek, the Tada, the Red, and also the public bus and the taxi plus the MRT train, also airport transfer. There's a total of 5 different transport that's available. So you all go down and check it out, this video, if you all ever need to find this transport in Terminal 2. So in T2, there's a lot of self-check-in, like this one right over here. This is the self-check-in where you can get your airplane tickets and also those QR code to stick it onto your baggage if you're going to check in your luggage. So you can check in your luggage by yourself and go over to there, which is right behind here. You can go over there and do the self-check-in luggage for yourself. So here is quite those, I would say, high-tech. Like they try to minimize the human and more of the auto and fast pace so that you can check in very very fast over here in Terminal 2. In between the gate 6 and gate 7 there's the Changi recommend where you can do your baggage wrapping right here. So for the small is the $20 is 16 to 40.6 cm, and the medium luggage, which is 38 Sing dollars, up to 24 inch is 24 to 60.9 cm, and the large luggage, which is $42, and it's 39 inch to 99 cm, and also odd size luggage, which is $72 up to 40 inch. Also, you are able to book your last minute flight tickets over here, get a visa, and get Changi travel exchange and the money exchange, which you can get here. And also Wi-Fi plus the overseas SIM card, which are all available over here. When you arrive at Terminal 2, you can search for it. It's in the middle. At the back, you will get the FX collection, which you can pre-book your money exchange, like the currency that you wish to get, and they will lock it up over here, and you can come here and take your money that is being exchanged for you and prepared in advance. So I just found the wheelchair service, which is in front of or inside the gate 7. So you come in from gate 7 and you will find the wheelchair if you ever need it, for anyone who have walking issue. When you enter from the gate 8, which is the last one, you will see the Starbucks. And over here, walk straight down is where you'll find your GST refund. There will be a kiosk where you can place in your passport. They will ask you to choose your language. There's a lot of language that you can choose from. Just choose anyone that you're comfortable with and also you are fluent in. And after that, they will ask you which kind of mode that you want to choose. There's a total of 3 different modes for you to get back your GST refund. There's the Alipay, which is the fastest, and also there's a cash refund, and also the credit card refund, which is the longest. It can take up to 10 working days or business days, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that will be one of the longest for you. So they do need to know which one they are going to hand carry and which one they are going to check in. So make sure that you let them know, and after that they will do all the refunds for you fast and efficient. So there's no documents needed. You do not have to fill any form. Just have to make sure that you have the receipt also. Yeah, definitely the receipt. If you do not have, if the retailer never asks for your passport, then you might need to present them with the receipt. There's a SingPost over here where you can post stuff in here, like the stamp mail, and for locals, you can check out this timing and the package. And also there's other stuff you can check, the variety of packaging materials. If you ever need a quick bite, there's the wafer over here and bread store. So there's the chairs where you can get some drinks and food like sandwiches. Right now I'm at level 2 where most of the restaurants are at. Like this one is the Indian food, and yeah, this one is the Indian fast food. The what is it called? The Chutney Mary. And further down is the Palm Ridge, like this one over here. And also some Chinese food right in front. Yeah, but the rest is not open because it's still under renovation. So we're gonna see one of the few restaurants that are going to open soon next time. Remember, there's a lot of fast food here back before the close. And also here is the viewing hall, but I don't know why it's like so misty over there that you can't even see anything. And also the floor, just now when I walk over there, is quite sleepy for some reason. So if you are going to go there and chill, just be careful if you are bringing any elderly. Now I'm at the arrival hall level. I think it's the level 1 or the B1, either one of it, because it's quite hard to differentiate it because they have like different level. So anyway, there's Changi recommend, which I showed you just now, and also there's the money exchange, which I personally wouldn't recommend it. I would say that if you all have a bit of cash to spare, then why not go over to the city area and head towards the Raffles Place, where you can find the arcade. There, over there, you can find one of the best rate for money exchange, which I would highly recommend it to you all. If you are going to exchange any money in Singapore, the rate in airport is slightly, yeah, you all should understand it. And also there's another Changi here, which is beside the escalator. So there's quite a lot of helps you all can find in the arrival hall. Just turn out to the far right when you came up from the arrival hall. I don't have any charging station here in the Terminal 2, but at the arrival hall outside, right, there's like this kind of seats. And you see a lot of people sitting here. And on the table like thing is where you can find all the plug over here. Like there's the 2.4A 5V, the USB one, and also the 3-pin for you to charge. So if you ever need to charge your tech stuff like your phone or quick charge, then you can come over here. There's also more charging station, which is at this spot. Those chairs under here, you can find those ports here. So there's quite a lot of place for you to charge your handphone or any tech stuff, as long as you can find all those seats at the arrival hall. Further down here where you will see the bus to T4, and here is the McDonald's, which is going to open soon. I think it's in next month from my time of posting the video. And there's a Heavenly One, which is a cafe where you can get coffee, and also the kaya toast, which is quite famous in Singapore, which are all over here. This is the spot to take bus to T4, and if you turn further down, you'll be able to find all the ATM machine. There's the Citibank, OCBC Bank, UOB, and DBS. So if you need to draw any money from the ATM, here's where you come to, at the arrival hall. Right beside the ATM machine, which is right there, you will find the drinking water where you can refill your water, and also there's some water sensor, so you can basically refill water here. Those are all free water for your drinks. And you walk further, you will find the baby care room, which is this one. I think there's someone using it, so I'm not going to go in and show you all. You all can visit the other terminal video, which I will show you the inside. How does it look like? Right now I'm at the basement of the Terminal 2, and you all might notice that this place is quite quiet right now because of the renovation at the T2. It's not fully open yet. That's why none of the outlet move in to any of the stalls over here. But this still able to brings you to the Jewel, the long travelator, which is over here, and also the train to the city, which will be heading there. While if you are going to take the bus to the city, will be here. So once the T2 is fully open, I will come back here and update you all like the I remember back in the days there is the Raffles Clinic and also the travel agency, which are all located around here. So these are all the very useful things that you all might need it when you're visiting Singapore, isn't it? So you might notice that this video is pretty short, right? Because the T2 is not fully open, which I've mentioned just now. And also I didn't mention anything about the transportation in T2. because I have a separate video which I'm putting the link down below in the description box. So go and check it out if you need to find anything related to transportation. There's a total of 5 different transportation that are available here in Terminal 2 that can bring you to the city. So I hope this video is able to help you out when you are visiting Singapore and arriving in the Terminal 2 or departure in the Terminal 2. And if this helped you out, don't forget to hit the like button down below, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.